of the scourge that has
Hello.
sullied our...
Hey, we're back. Oh, I forgot to activate the dog. Hang on. I'll be right back. I have to. Oh. I won't get the face cam. I won't get the webcam because OBS has already stole the webcam. But I can activate the mouth movement. Yeah, because it should now move the mouth for the dog. It just doesn't have the camera because OBS has stole my camera. Okay, well, I'll fix that for the next episode, but for now we'll just leave it for the talking dog. There we go. Hello. And I have to turn the BRB screen on because otherwise you'll see my webcam and I don't want that.
Where do you want to go?
Right, we're going to go up to Winterhold or Windhelm. What will be faster? I think Winterhold will be faster to get to.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
Because once the episode started, I can't stop recording. I have to close OBS to get the webcam onto the face rig.
Stay out of trouble, Khajiit.
Mate, do you know how many times I've offended this town?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I'll just sit in a fire. Don't worry about me. Cats like warm places, okay? Oh, yes. I know it's a fire. Okay. Let's see if he's got any missions for us while we're here.
Can I help you?
Did I do your mission yet?
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
He likes me, so yes. Who's the fucking Jarl?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I'd like to know about Winterhold's history.
I'm afraid the Winterhold you see before you is somewhat underwhelming. I can assure you, though, that it was quite something in its prime. An early capital of Skyrim, you know. Sadly, the Oblivion Crisis took its toll on Winterhold, in more ways than one. Then, the Great Collapse swallowed most of our beloved city.
The Great Collapse? What's that?
Just about 80 years ago, there was a terrible disaster. The cliffs overlooking the Sea of Ghosts collapsed, taking most of Winterhold with them. In the middle of it all, the college was practically untouched. Many of the survivors were suspicious. Some believed the mages were behind the whole thing, and others felt they could have at least prevented it. Archmage Aaron assures me that his people had nothing to do with it, and I believe him. But Winterhold never recovered.
And how did the Oblivion Crisis impact Winterhold?
You may have noticed the college just to the north there. Very prestigious place. Mages from all over Tamriel traveled here to seek knowledge. After the Oblivion Crisis was over, many felt that magic users were to blame. Elves, to be specific. It created a great deal of tension. A good many dark elves were driven from the city, and people became uncomfortable with the presence of the college.
Well, lucky for those Dark Elves then, because they avoided the Great Collapse. Eh?
Until next time.
Right. Who the fuck is the Jarl? Unless he was a Jarl. Oh, I don't even have to steal it. It's just mine. This Jarl knows what he's doing. Let's get going. Mercer's waiting for us.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
In terms of closeness, it's probably closer to Winterhold, Windhelm than it is to Winterhold. But in terms of direct route there, it's probably easier to go through Winterhold. No, stay down there, Snowy Bear. Stay down there. I have no desire to eat bear meat today. I'm not Frederick. Alright? I am not Frederick. I don't want bear meat.
Somebody help!
No! The bear can eat you. That's a Freddy bear back there. We're going to name that bear Freddy. Don't know why. We could also call it Pookie, because there's a Pookie bear as well. Oh, there's a Pookie. Go on, Pookie! Get them, Pookie! Get them, Pookie! Go, Pookie! Go, Pookie, 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 Pookie! Oh no, that's the companions. Oh, I can't go kill them. Sorry, Pookie! You died for a good cause. I'm just gonna skin you now, Pookie. Yes, I'm that guy. There's my friend Pookie. I'm gonna go skin her now. Oh, there's a cave down there I haven't been to. Oh, we'll have to go to that after I get out. Mental note, cave that I have not visited yet. I hope Carlisle doesn't mind. I'm going to go steal the meat off her horse. Don't look. Don't look. I'm going to skin a horse. Oh, it was so shocked by my actions that it went back to oblivion. We're fine. Now let's eat that horse. I mean, it's so sick and cruel. Just eat the horse in front of it.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
You want me to take the lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
How did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
So Carlisle took on both of you alone?
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
What happened after Gallus died?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
And what are Carlisle?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best.
Okay, tell me anything about... Right, move on to that. Tell me about Carlisle.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a relationship?
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
Isn't murder in the Dark Brotherhood territory, by the way?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house. You see Carlisle, don't hesitate. Kill her.
Yeah. So, you can probably tell by this point there's holes in his story there. She poisoned her arrows and he staggered away poisoned, and yet he somehow lives. He doesn't explain how he lived, he just says he was staggered away poisoned to try and get sympathy off of you, and it's like, no mate, no. There was something suspicious about you when I first met you. Like the first time I played the game and I first met him, I just had this feeling he was going to die.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes...
Not just because he's a guild leader.
This one doesn't look too difficult.
Yeah, not just because
Quite
he's a guild
simple,
leader.
really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
Yeah, you can't pickpocket him. There's a good in-game reason for this, which I like, and you don't know about it until you actually find out, you know. So, but there's a good reason for it. We'd not be able to pickpocket him.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
Yeah, that whole thing about the last thing you saw was her dumping his body into the crypt. How did he see that if he was poisoned and vision blurring and walking away? She'd have seen him. He could see her. If his vision was that bad.
This shouldn't take long.
You have fun, Mercer.
I've killed legions like you. You breathed your last.
Ow. Well, I got plenty of gems here.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spike. Looks like the fire reset all of the traps. Death will be my triumph.
Thank you. Can you please just stop standing? We'll just leave Mercer to get annihilated by all those Draugr around here while we... I'll just summon more of them. Mercer's just down there getting annihilated. He's like, I'm Mercer Frey, I'm big and bad and powerful. And then this one little fucking Draugr is just like wrecking his shit. Like, well done, Mercer, you're big and bad and powerful, alright, mate. Join us in death. Oh, that's my raft man.
I've killed Lee. I've killed. That's the best you can do.
Have fun with my raft man. This poor archer's got like suddenly got two things behind him and he's like, shit. Oh, hello. Now Mercer's still down there struggling against one. I've killed legions like you, and I'm just one just wading through bodies. Mercer struggles against one, I wade through bodies, and Mercer's like, I've killed legions like you.
There's two more of them ahead. You're not a threat, merely an annoyance.
That's what I said to Mercer. You're not a threat, you're merely an annoyance.
Out of my way.
Oh yeah, I checked that already. Mercer's running about killing things with my raftman. There you go, Mercer. I helped. Mercer's like, don't trip any traps. And I'm like, gotcha. And then I trip every fucking trap I can find. Now, where's the chain? Ah.
can't hide from me. Your life is mine! I'll spit on your corpse! You need nothing! I'll spit on your corpse!
Flute.
Your life is mine! That's the best you can do! Making this too easy!
Right, so be stealthy.
Bone shards. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder into any of them.
Dum 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 dum. The golden ship model's down here.
What was that? Out of my way!
What the fuck is even going on in here?
That's the best you can do!
Oh, Mercer just got one to the face.
Written your own epitaph.
Oh, Kadeen!
Right. Now that is a lot of shit down there. All these push rodas is what's causing all the problem. It's like every 2 seconds, push roda, every push roda. You can't move without getting pushed. That's where the bad game design comes in. Like these Draugr can push roda every 15 seconds each, and how many Draugr there is means it's just nearly unlimited push rodas out there.
You breathed your last! How disappointing.
Oh, come on, the Raft man got it. I mean, technically you're supposed to sneak around here and not actually fight them, but there's other dungeons where that comes in, and it's annoying as shit because it's every 2 seconds there's a push with that, and you're either flying through the air or, you know, some shit like that, and it really does not give the player a chance to do it. Because you can only push with that every 60 seconds. I'm sorry. You can only fish with that every 60 seconds in the base game. Whereas the Draugr can fish with that every 15 seconds. And there's like 6 Draugr in one of you, so they can fish with that before you can even have a chance to do it. And it's, yeah. It's not fun.
Carlia always was a nimble minx, slipping past these Draugr.
Right. Let's end the episode there. And we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.